In this age of constant notifications, endless to-do lists, and the relentless pursuit of more, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters: your inner peace, your sense of purpose, your ability to simply be. But what if there was a way to rise above the noise, to find stillness in the storm, to reclaim control over your mind and your life? That's the secret power of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has quietly guided some of history's greatest minds through their darkest days. And now, it can guide you too. Stoicism isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about thriving amidst it, about finding freedom in accepting what you cannot change and mastering what you can. It's about living with intention, not just surviving, but flourishing, even when the world feels like it's falling apart. Imagine this: you're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting, and your phone buzzes with yet another email demanding your attention. Your heart races, frustration builds, and for a moment, it feels like everything is spiraling out of control. But pause, take a breath, ask yourself, what can I actually control right now? The traffic? Number? The email? Not really. But your reaction? Absolutely. You can choose to stay calm, to focus on your breathing, to use this moment as an opportunity to practice patience rather than letting anger take over. This is the first principle of Stoicism. You cannot change external events, but you can always change your attitude toward them. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. It's a simple truth, yet profoundly liberating. When you realize that your peace isn't dependent on the world around you, but on how you choose to respond to it, you unlock a kind of freedom that no external circumstance can take away. This idea is central to Marcus Aurelius's meditations, where he constantly reminds himself to focus on his own actions and attitudes rather than being swayed by external events. It's a daily practice of self-discipline and self-awareness, a reminder that your mind is your sanctuary, no matter how turbulent the world outside becomes. But let's dig deeper. In a world obsessed with materialism, where social media feeds us endless images of luxury and success, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that happiness lies in acquiring more: better clothes, a bigger house, the latest gadget. Yet, as Epictetus, a former slave who became one of Stoicism's most influential teachers, reminds us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. True wealth isn't measured by what you own, but by how little you need to feel content. Think about it. Every new possession brings a fleeting thrill, but soon enough, you're chasing the next one, trapped on what modern psychologists call the hedonic treadmill. Stoicism offers an escape from this cycle. By focusing on your character, your relationships, and your inner peace, rather than external validation, you free yourself from the endless pursuit of more. It's not about denying yourself pleasure. It's about recognizing that true fulfillment comes from within, not from anything you can buy or own. Epictetus teaches that our opinions, impulses, desires, and aversions are under our control, while our bodies, possessions, and reputations are not. By focusing on the former, we can achieve true freedom and tranquility, unshackled by society's materialistic demands. Now, let's talk about gratitude, a practice that Stoicism elevates to an art form. Have you ever stopped to truly appreciate the people and things in your life? Or do you, like most of us, take them for granted until they're gone? Marcus Aurelius had a powerful technique for this. He advised imagining life without the blessings you currently enjoy. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. Picture, for a moment, your life without your closest friend, your partner, or even something as simple as your morning coffee. How would you feel? Devastated, perhaps? Now, bring yourself back to the present and feel the weight of that appreciation. This practice, called negative visualization, isn't meant to make you morbid. It's meant to wake you up. It sharpens your awareness of life's impermanence and encourages you to live more fully, more gratefully in each moment. Seneca, in his Letters from a Stoic, advised his friend Lucilius to contemplate the inevitability of death and the loss of loved ones, not to depress himself, but to appreciate life more fully. It's a practice that can transform how you see the world, turning ordinary moments into profound opportunities for gratitude. But Stoicism isn't just about inner work. It's also about how we show up for others. Seneca, the Roman playwright and philosopher who advised emperors, spoke often about the importance of genuine cheerfulness. A man thus grounded must, whether he wills or not, necessarily be attended by constant cheerfulness and a joy that is deep and issues from deep within. This isn't about forcing a smile or pretending everything is fine. It's about cultivating a deep-seated contentment that radiates outward. When you live in alignment with your values, when you accept yourself and your circumstances with equanimity, you naturally become a source of calm and positivity for those around you. In today's world, where stress and anxiety are contagious, being genuinely cheerful isn't just a personal virtue. It's a gift to everyone you encounter. Seneca's concept of cheerfulness is tied to his broader philosophy of living in accordance with nature and reason, a reminder that true joy comes from within, not from external circumstances. And here's the final piece of the puzzle. Stoicism isn't just about thinking differently, it's about acting differently. Epictetus put it bluntly, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. It's not enough to read about virtue or wisdom, you must live it every day. In a culture obsessed with self-help books and motivational quotes, it's easy to fall into the trap of talking about change without actually changing. But Stoicism calls you to be a living example of your principles, whether it's practicing patience in a frustrating situation, showing kindness to someone who's difficult, or maintaining integrity when no one is watching. Every small act builds your character and strengthens your resolve. Epictetus's teaching on embodying philosophy is reflected in his own life. Despite being a slave, he maintained his dignity and taught others the path to freedom through Stoic principles. When you embody Stoicism, you don't just improve yourself, you inspire others to seek their own path to virtue and peace. Take, for instance, the issue of social media. Many of us find ourselves scrolling endlessly, comparing our lives to the curated highlights of others and feeling inadequate as a result. Stoicism can help here by reminding us that what others post is often not reality, and that our worth isn't determined by likes or followers. You can choose to limit your time on social media, to use it mindfully, and to focus on real-life connections instead. Similarly, in the workplace, where stress and burnout are rampant, Stoicism offers a way to maintain perspective. By accepting that some things are beyond your control, such as office politics or the decisions of higher-ups. You can focus on doing your best work and maintaining your integrity, rather than getting caught up in frustration or anxiety. Stoicism also provides guidance for our relationships. By practicing empathy and understanding, by recognizing that others, like us, are trying to do their best, we can approach conflicts with calmness and compassion. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can pause, reflect, and choose a response that aligns with our values. This doesn't mean being a doormat. It means engaging with others from a place of strength and virtue. Stoics were big on daily routines and habits that reinforce virtuous behavior. Marcus Aurelius would start his day by reminding himself of key principles, a practice known as the premeditation of evils, where he would think about potential challenges and how he would handle them. You can adopt similar practices like journaling or meditation to center yourself and prepare for the day ahead. For example, take 5 minutes each morning to reflect on what you can control and what you cannot, or write down 3 things you're grateful for. These small acts aren't just rituals, they're tools for building resilience and clarity. Seneca, for instance, would review his day each evening, asking himself what he did well and where he could improve. This practice of self-reflection can help you stay aligned with your values and make incremental progress toward a better life. But let's be honest, applying Stoicism isn't always easy. It's tempting to let emotions take over, to react impulsively, to get caught up in the chaos. That's why Stoicism is as much about practice as it is about philosophy. It's about training your mind day by day to see the world through a lens of reason and virtue. And here's the good news: you don't have to do it alone. Throughout history, Stoics have turned to each other for support, sharing their struggles and insights. Today, you can do the same through books like The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday, How to Be a Stoic by Massimo Pigliucci, or Stoicism and the Art of Happiness by Donald Robertson. These aren't just dusty old texts, they're practical guides for navigating the very real challenges of 21st century living. Now, let's tie this back to your life. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed. Maybe it was a work deadline, a family argument, or even just scrolling through social media and feeling inadequate. In that moment, did you stop to ask yourself what you could control? Or did you let the external chaos dictate your inner state? Stoicism offers a different path, one where you're not at the mercy of circumstance, but empowered by your own choices. It's not about ignoring pain or pretending everything is perfect. It's about accepting reality as it is and finding peace within it. We suffer not from events in our lives, but from our judgment about them. Epictetus, your judgment, your perspective, that's where your power lies. So, here's the takeaway. In a world that often feels chaotic and out of control, Stoicism offers a path to inner peace and resilience. By focusing on what you can control, your attitude, your actions, you free yourself from the tyranny of external events. By resisting materialism and appreciating what you have, you cultivate contentment and gratitude. By embodying cheerfulness and living your values, you become a beacon of strength for yourself and others. And by practicing these principles daily, you build a life of purpose and tranquility, no matter what storms rage around you. The question is, are you ready to embrace this philosophy? Have you ever applied these principles in your life, even unknowingly? Or is there a part of you that's been searching for this kind of wisdom all along. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's learn from each other, just as the Stoics did.